Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Although this one is kind of one of those strange videos that I filmed in May and I never got around to editing, and honestly at that time I didn't feel too great, so I didn't really talk in these videos. So I'm currently voicing over these videos now, and I'm gonna try my best to kind of remember what I did for these videos. So you're gonna watch me attempt to narrate my own video and probably fail. But anyways, this is a Photocard organizing video. And yes, this was originally filmed in May, so it was basically all cards that I had pulled, I think, in albums that I got in April and May. I do have another video coming that was also in May, and it was a Photocard haul, so that will be out shortly as well. And it's so crazy because I'm watching this and I'm looking at my collection and I'm realizing now that it's completely different than it is in this video, because I actually took the time out to kind of change the way I organize the entire thing. So it's kind of interesting to see that how my binder was organized before, or really how disorganized it is, to be honest. So at this time, I guess I had switched over to the Dragon Shield sleeves instead of the Ultra Pro sleeves. In between my comparison for both of the sleeves, I actually really prefer the Dragon Shield ones. The Dragon Shield ones are nicer, I think. They fit a little bit tighter. The texture on the back is really nice as well. And you also don't get that hollow circle that you get on the Ultra Pro ones. And so overall, I do prefer the Dragon Shield ones more, but the price point is a little expensive, to be honest. I think for like $11 you get like 100, whereas the Ultra Pro ones you can get 200 for like $10. So if you prefer something that's much more affordable, I actually really recommend the Ultra Pro ones. And if you like something that's more high-end and you can afford something like their Dragon Shield ones, those ones are really nice and they definitely feel higher quality. And I'm literally looking at this and laughing to myself inside my head, because at this time I had been really into white sleeves because I didn't like seeing through the pages. But at this current moment in time, I actually switched over my entire collections to clear sleeves. Is that a spoiler? Should I put a spoiler alert? But yeah, I did finally decide to just go for it and switch over to clear sleeves, just because I do really enjoy seeing the backs, and it's whatever, if I can see the photo card on the next page, whatever, I'll just suck it up. And it also really makes it so much easier when I'm organizing cards, because I can see like which album it is, and like it just really makes things so much easier. So I finally joined the clear sleeve side. And honestly, it doesn't really matter whether you prefer clear sleeves or white sleeves. It's honestly all up to you and your personal preference, because at the end of the day, it is your collection. Do it however you feel like, organize it however you feel like, sleeve or don't sleeve, that's all up to you. It is your collection. Do what makes you the happiest and makes you feel the best about your collection. Okay, so it seems like here I'm moving the Superhuman section to the front. So I think what I did decide to do at this moment in time was to organize in chronological order of albums. So newer albums in the back and older albums in the beginning, if that makes sense. Okay, and it looks like now I'm just adding in a couple of extra 9 pocket pages, I'm guessing for the final round photo cards. Yep, and I am right. So here is Mark. I also pulled Doyoung. And now that it's July, I actually can say that I actually collected quite a few of the final round cards pretty quickly. It doesn't look like it in this video, but seeing what my collection looks like now, I can tell you I am pretty far along in my final round photo card collection. And I do have a couple of extra albums, but I don't know what to do with them, and so I was thinking I could do a giveaway, but I'm not sure people would be interested in giveaways without the photo cards and the stuff. I don't know. Let me know if that's something you would be interested in winning. albums without the photo cards and some of the inclusions or whatever. And now it looks like I'm adding some pages for reload. And I would like to say I progressed pretty far in this collection, but I don't think I have. I'm not sure. I honestly can't remember. I literally have a stack of like 50 to 60 letters literally sitting like literally to my left waiting for me to open. I honestly need to organize my photocard binder because I have a huge stack, but I'm honestly so behind in videos, so I need to get these out first so that you guys won't be completely confused once I post my newer videos, because my collection looks completely different, and in a good way, I would like to say. Okay, now I added in another page for the circle cards. So I recently mentioned in, I think, one of my unboxing videos that I've been feeling kind of down and unmotivated. And so that's why I've been kind of spending some time away from YouTube. And I think a lot of other unboxers or K-pop related YouTubers have also been talking about similar topics. And so basically what happened was I kind of went through this like whole like period of like crises and like stuff, I guess, because I'm 23, so like adulting is like full on happening in my life. Like, you know, I'm getting ready to find a full-time job, and we're getting ready to hunker down and work like, you know, 50-hour weeks. And I'm starting to worry about things like taxes, bills, like health insurance, investing my money, you know, saving up to move out, saving up to get married, like, you know, saving up for a house, children, like all these crazy things that are going to come in the future. And I was just feeling really overwhelmed by that sense of feeling, and I just kind of got really sad. And then I started thinking about my K-pop collection and, you know, how much money it really takes to maintain and support all the groups that I really do love. And I just kind of went through this moment where I was questioning, should I really be spending this money on K-pop when I could be spending it on myself and like saving it for things in the future? And like, I don't know, I just kind of got sad thinking about all this, because I would really love to continue to support like K-pop and spending as much as I do on K-pop. But, you know, at the end of the day, I am an adult, and it does like come down to having responsibilities. And I just kind of went through this phase for like a month, and then I also like kind of like wondered, like, should I like downsize my collection? Should I stop supporting all these like underrated and newer groups that I like love but like don't see myself collecting in the future? Or like, am I keeping my eye on them? And I was just thinking about all these crazy things, and it was definitely like hectic in my mind for a while. So you guys probably noticed I started posting way less, and stopped being as active, just to kind of think over all these things. I think it's good to take some time away from social media and like YouTube, because when you're constantly surrounding yourself with content about other people's collections and, you know, just collections and people supporting the groups that you love so much, it's really easy to kind of get caught up in capitalism. I guess that's the easiest way you can say it, like capitalism at its finest. And K-pop is something that you should do, or like K-pop collecting in particular is something that you should do because you enjoy it, because you love the groups. And it's easy to get caught up in this kind of obsession, like, oh, my collection needs to be better, my collection is nowhere near other people, and like it needs to be complete, in this obsession with collecting that you kind of lose the joy in it. And also the ridiculous pricing of photocards, I have to say, really took the joy out of photocard collecting for me. I definitely understand that, you know, people want to make money off of photocards, but I definitely don't think album photocards should be over $10 unless they're like rare or like, you know, special photocards. that are hard to find, like, you know, etc. And particularly for myself, I collect NCT the most, so like Wavy, NCT 127, NCT U, NCT Dream. And I feel like with every single comeback, their photo cards are getting just more and more expensive. Like, I remember them being like $7 before, now they're like $50, and it's like, it's just so crazy. And like, I don't know, I just like, I don't see people collecting in the long run if photo cards are just gonna be that expensive. Like, you know, photo card collecting and just collecting in general is supposed to be affordable. It's supposed to be fun and inclusive for people. And I just feel like it doesn't feel like that anymore. And I also feel like there's a lot of like hidden rules and like silent rules that you have to follow in the collecting community. So like how you organize your photo cards, whether you sleeves or not, things like that. Like, it feels like there's like elite like collectors that kind of determine how you should collect, and if you don't collect that way, you're not doing it right. And in the beginning, I was a little bit stressed, like, you know, seeing very certain opinionated comments about my collection. But overall, to be honest, like the majority, like 99% of you guys are so amazing and have helped me so much with your tips. I appreciate you guys so much. I think in one of my videos, someone actually commented, you know, at the end of the day, it's your collection. Do what makes you happy. It doesn't really matter what other people think, because at the end of the day, they should be managing their collection and not yours. So do things in a way that makes you happy, because it's supposed to be fun for you, not for other people. And I say it all the time, but I guess, you know, sometimes you get really caught up in the comments that you see online. And I just really appreciated that comment so much, because I just took the time to really think about that. And I was like, you know what? They're right. It doesn't matter how I do things, organize things. I'm just going to do things my way. And, you know, this whole collecting and organizing photo cards has been a complete journey since the beginning, as you guys know, because at the beginning I just had a giant stack of photo cards. I had no idea what to do. And so you guys are literally watching me learn and like kind of figure out how this whole thing works and how I want to organize everything, which I think is comforting to a lot of people, because when I first started collecting, when I jumped on, I literally just saw the most beautiful, most complete and gorgeous collections, you know. I didn't really see too many videos like beginners like myself who had, I guess, pretty disorganized journeys to a better and beautiful binder. Wow, that was a lot. I hope I didn't like thought vomit on you guys too much, but that's essentially what's kind of like been going on with me and like collecting. There's also other things in my personal life as well that I'll probably talk about in my next video. I'm not sure, or this video. It depends how I feel. I've also been like kind of struggling with my photo card collection, because I've mentioned this before, but I'm a complete hoarder. And I've started to let go of photo card collections that I don't necessarily want, or I know I won't collect, but I'm still hoarding like quite a bit. I definitely am on the fence about my Astro and SF9 collection. I feel like I should really just kind of focus on a few collections and then expand my collections after, or like slowly just work on like one or two extra collections or groups that I do want to collect. Astro is one of the groups that I really do want to collect, but after looking at the templates for that group, my goodness, they have so many photo cards. So many photo cards. And the thing about myself is that I like to collect like the entire group. I don't want to just collect one member or two members. I want to collect the entire group, just because, you know, I really love each and every single member of a group, because then they wouldn't be a group if one person was missing. And personally, I just really like having a complete collection for each group. But I do see why people would collect one member, because honestly, it saves so much money, and I wish I could persuade myself to, because I honestly could use some extra money to spend on myself. Like, I should spoil myself with clothes and makeup or like boba when I want to, but I don't, because all my money goes to K-pop. And so that was also one of the factors that kind of made me sad about collecting K-pop. And so I think right now I'm just kind of trying to find a balance between how much I spend on K-pop and how much I spend on myself, and like my responsibilities as an adult as well. And so I've been trying to focus on kind of letting go of more photo cards that I know I don't plan on collecting in the future. And so I really am debating a lot of my photo cards, like my SF9 one. I love SF9 so much, but I don't see myself collecting their photo cards because there's just so freaking many. But I'm still hoarding them, so one day I'll make that decision. Until then, I'll just keep pondering it. I'll let you guys know if I do end up putting up all my SF9 cards for trade though. But yeah, that is essentially kind of what's been going on. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much the gist. I hope that wasn't too much for you guys. And I hope that all my thoughts came across and were articulated in a way that doesn't come across like in a rude or mean or disrespectful way or offensive to anyone at all. That's not my that's just not me. That wasn't my intention. I'm just kind of like telling you guys my thought process on kind of how I feel about my collecting journey personally and like what's been going on with me. And honestly, I don't really know what to say because I feel like I just totally don't know what's going on in this video anymore. Oh, so I'm organizing photo cards, but what's happening now? I honestly have no idea. So I must be adding a 9-pocket page. Clearly. Okay, I am. Oh, these. Okay, so I'm adding in my Day6 subculture special photo cards. I did already trade away one set, but I think I'm gonna end up putting this set up for trade as well, and basically my entire Day6 collection as well, because I do not see myself collecting all of their photo cards. I might still collect their albums in the future. I'm not sure yet, since I do want to focus more on groups that I have already and am so incomplete. But you guys know I love bands and I can't stay away, and I always do kind of feel a little guilty if I don't purchase their albums to support. But yeah. Okay, what's happening next? It's another 9-pocket page, but what am I doing? Oh, we have my 1 week cards. So you guys may remember I had like freaking 6 extra photo cards. I ended up trading them away. Well, actually, I traded 1, and then the rest I ended up selling, I believe. And I actually traded with someone that I really look up to. She's really famous here on YouTube as well. You guys know her as Honeydew Trades or Honeydew Mochi. Honeydew Trades is her trading Insta. Sorry guys, I said the wrong name. So I did get a chance to trade with Maria, and that was so insane. I was literally starstruck. I was trying to hold myself back while like messaging her, like, you know, don't scare her away, don't say anything wrong, because I get so nervous sometimes just talking to people. But I don't think I scared her away, so that was a win on my end. And then here I'm organizing my CIX signed photo cards that I got from the subculture albums. And I do have the missing Hyunsuk one, so you guys will see that in the next video, I believe. So I do have a complete full set of their signed photo cards, which makes me so happy. Okay, what do I do next? What am I doing next? Am I just flipping through? What the heck am I doing? Okay, I opened and closed, but why? What's going on? I'm sorry guys, I wish I could narrate what I'm doing better, but clearly this video was filmed a long time ago and I literally have no recollection of anything that happened in this video. Okay, so I put in an 8-pocket page. Oh, this must be where I organize my TXT cards. And I can say that I will be putting up my TXT photo cards for trade. I do collect their albums as of right now, but in the long term, I don't know if I will. But I do really love their music, so I feel like I will end up collecting it, their albums. but not for Photocard. So I think I will end up putting these Photocards up for trade. Probably not at the moment, but probably in like a week or week and a half, I'll probably put up like a whole stack of Photocards up for trade that I'm going to let go. Oh god, that word felt so hard to say. I'm going to let go of a bunch of cards in like a week or two. I just kind of have a lot going on right now, so I haven't put them on yet. I actually run a small business, and it's kind of crazy because I'm finally getting back into it after 9 months, and so that's kind of exciting. So basically I've been running a small slime business for the past like 3 years, and I know that sounds a little crazy. Slime, like what the heck, but I do run one. And so I've started creating content for my Instagram. I have to run my business, and so it's getting a little crazy, but not unmanageable. I don't know if you guys would want content about my business later on, but if you guys are interested in that as well, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll make a video on that. And yeah. Oh, are we at the end? Oh, we are at the end. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching and bearing with my voiceover. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!